Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a brand new gun today from Dangerous Power. These are the new G5 Spec-R. So this is the new kind of revamped, refreshed version of the G5. So I have all the colors that are out here, and then I have a standard G5 to the side. So we can kind of compare the two guns, and you can see the differences that they've made between the two. So here's some of the colors, or the colors of purple. And remember, all the accents are all silver at this point. So they're all polished. Body and accents are all nicely polished. We've got purple, gold, like a light blue. They call this one like gunmetal. It looks more to me like a pewter or a titanium kind of a color. And then this light, almost like a mint green color. So differences. First off, you see difference in the barrel. The new Spec-R comes with a two-piece 14-inch micro-honed barrel. The old one was a one-piece, roughly 13-inch barrel or so. So nice new barrel that you're going to get with the gun. Feed neck moving down. If we start moving down this way, feed neck is the same. So the same clamping style feed neck that they've used, which works fine. Let's see if I can turn this one around so you can see it. Yeah, this one's just a little too tight. There we go. You can see that it's the same style on there. One lever actuates the whole thing. Coming backwards, if we were to stay along the body, the eye covers are the same, the eyes are the same, solenoid's the same. And as you can see, I've pulled out the bolt and the bolt guide. This is the new one from the Spec-R, and this is the old one from the G5, but actually they're not different. So there is no new and old one. It's the same bolt, same drivetrain, just a different color now, silver. So they function the same. Internally, the pressure on the new one is about 175 or 170 PSI will get you about 280, 285 feet per second, roughly. Obviously, with the bore match and the paint you're shooting, that's going to fluctuate a little bit. So you're always going to need to chrono. Just don't assume your gun is shooting the way it should. Chrono your gun to make sure. But 170 PSI, getting you what you need. Actually lower in pressure than like a 2.0 OLED Lux, which ran at about 190. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but I think that's pretty cool. Same O-ringless design, same high efficiency dump chamber in the bolt assembly. So that's all working the same as it was before. It works great. Regulator is still the same. Same efficiency through the regulator, hoseless design, gas through version works perfect. No need to change that. Getting into the grip frame, you can see that the grip frames in shape are different. The trigger guard on the G5 is very different, and the triggers themselves, very different. Magnetic trigger, magnetic return. Very, very smooth, very easy breakaway, clean return. I think they're very, very comfortable triggers, and I like the shape of them too. I like the shape of the other one as well, but this is a really comfortable trigger in your hands. And because it moves so easily, it's really easy to shoot, which is really, really nice. Frame is different. Obviously, we'll talk about why the frame is different in a second. And then same reps, ASA, easy lever on and off. Makes it really, really simple to move it back and forth. So if I flip them both over to this side now, you can see that the grips are different and the actual frame shape is different. And the main reason is because the new Spec-R has an OLED screen on it. So you can get a readout of whatever your gun's doing. It's nice and bright on there, easy to navigate through. Obviously the G5 does not have that. So it's probably the biggest upgrade on there would be the new OLED setup on the screen. Another feature that the board does have is it has a removable chip. You can store all your information, all your gun settings, everything is stored on that chip. So if you needed to switch guns to a different Spec-R for some reason, maybe your gun goes down in the middle of a game and you need to switch over to a different gun, you can just pull that chip right out, drop it into the new gun or the different gun, and have all your settings ready to go at your fingertips. You don't need to go through it and reprogram or anything, which can be a pain. So let's weigh them up right here. Let's see if I missed anything. O-ring, hose free, large grip frame. I think we got everything on there. Let's take this right here. So let's weigh them. So this is the original G5. Let me make sure it doesn't have a battery. So this doesn't have a battery in it. Shorter barrel, 1 pound, 11 ounces right there. So the shorter barrel and no battery in there. 1 pound, 11 ounces, I think I said right. This is 1 pound, 11 ounces. So 111.3, just make sure again. And 111.4. So the new Spec-R with a bigger barrel and the different board and the new size grip frame is actually lighter than the original one. So that's pretty cool. You get all the new features in a lighter package. Albeit, when I say lighter, we're talking like 1 ounce, which really isn't that big of a difference in your hands, but the technology that goes into that is pretty cool. So definitely check these guns out. They're super comfortable in your hands. They are not a big, heavy piece of machinery, so it's easy to move them around and easy to shoot. The new one's got a super sweet trigger on it. So definitely, I would recommend picking one of these up for the price point that they're gonna go at. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better gun at the same price. So check them out, the new G5 Spec-Rs in 5 available colors. They're available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.